you will feel how much each time the future state will be more and more abstract and less clear, and it will confuse you even more. You're like in a fog and you don't understand what is it that they want out of you. Like a baby that looks at us, he doesn't know what is it that we want. We laugh, he laughs. We do some other face, he does it too. He doesn't know what we want out of him, but in such a way when he is copying from us, copying something from us, bit by bit, he acquires within him a collection of forms of behavior. And then he starts, and of course it is through the reforming light. It also works on the baby. It all comes together within him into some software, some program called language. And then he starts to understand us, he can start to feel us, he learns, this is how I need to behave, or I need to behave that way. And then he starts to build within him, within that little child, start to build within him forms of us. He starts to understand who is this, who is that, what is this. He starts to copy the whole world into himself. And this is how he then begins to relate and to respond to it. Because at first, he doesn't respond. He has no connection with his environment. And it is the same with us. We are in a state where we are inside of this upper world. However, we have no connection to it. It's just a child who is born. He has no connection with his environment. They take care of him. They do something with him. They turn in this way and that way. They wash him. They give him something to eat. He doesn't feel that this is his connection with whatever is outside of him. This is how it is with us. It is exactly our state for the time being. We, bit by bit, will now start to awaken from it towards a connection with the upper world, with the Creator. And it is through the 10, where each one of us, if he's included in the 10, then he builds inside of himself a mold, a pattern, a model of the Creator. And this is how he starts to connect. Through the 10, through this model, he starts to connect with the upper force, with something outside of him. In the same way, and with the same example, we start to connect with, in our world, when we're born, even a baby with its mother, right? We get impressions. However, there, nature does it naturally. It develops us in such a way.
Holland?
Yeah.
Holland, yes.
So recently the feeling very much increases that we every day we need to aim ourselves more meticulously towards connection. But on the other hand, it's becoming more blurry, or it's more not defined. So what do we need? And we have the 10, we have the friends, and we have everything.
Why is it vague, undefined? You need each day to reach such an attitude towards the 10, whereby you integrate in it, you annul yourself in it, and what exists inside the 10 itself, you accept. You take upon yourself, and you want to immerse yourself in them completely. That's the first action.
Okay.
Yes?
Okay, toda.